Mom's voice wakes you up. She's talking to Grandma and sounds annoyed. Grandma, Mom. Oh. You've been born, but you can feel all the tensions. You scream. It's the only thing you know how to do if something bothers you. She's hungry, says Grandma. Hands clasped on the steering wheel. I'll feed her at home, or she'll throw up. We're almost there. Grandma snorts. Mom as well. You yawn. Your eyes strain to look out the window. Half blind, they just recognize halos. Halos, figures, outlines that seem like they could be anything. Like you. The car stops. You need help? Food? I could run to the grocery. No, Mom, interrupts Grandma. We already have everything. Thanks for the ride. It's the least for my granddaughter. Silence. The car moves away. Mom opens the house. It smells stale and of rotten food. Welcome, Alyssa. She smiles and shows you the 2-room apartment. You suck your finger. I know it's small, but it's just us, honey. 2 women against the world. She laughs. Okay, 1.5 for now, but here. She shows you a corner of the room. Is your crib. Here are the stuffed animals, and then look at this carousel. And you see a bunch of pink, hanged animals. You try to grab one. Mom smiles and pulls you away. And you protest with your little fists. Are you hungry? She asks and slumps down on the couch. She brings you to her breast. You know what? You're going to be the best in school, so you're going to make me proud. I'll get you lots of floral dresses, because when I was little, I wanted them too. Girls always like floral dresses. She switches positions with you. And then you're going to be a doctor, yes. You have doctor hands. Maybe obstetrics? So you'll make a lot of other moms happy. Although, I'll be the one for you. Always. Sigh. The sleep grabs you. And maybe when you get married to a nice man, you'll let me live with you, so I can help with the grandkids and you can keep working. And if I'm still beautiful, but you're already asleep. In the dream you see the road from before, the journey you took, but there are no more colors and shapes and all the possible things. There are only blue squares, pink triangles, and a huge hand crushing and tearing at you, trying to shape you. Childhood spring school. With your feet, you tap an imaginary rhythm on the floor. Alyssa, stay still! Mom smiles, but she is a statue. She wants you to be a statue. A beautiful little statue in a floral dress, white shoes, and upswept hair. She spent the entire car ride telling you that you need to make a good impression, that the parent-teacher meeting is an event where parents are judged harshly, that a single mother is always guilty, and because of that, you must not make any mistakes. You think it doesn't make much sense, so you trust her. Look outside. You trust her, but that doesn't erase the boredom. Some guys are chasing each other. That loudmouth Lorenzo brought a ball. They're making teams. Mom? Mom? She ignores you. Across the yard, your classmates are chatting. You recognize Laura, Marika, Chloe, and an older girl, Emma. Only you have to sit. Can I go to the bathroom? You were in there 2 seconds ago, honey. She sighs and takes your hand. Mommy's scent is so strong it gives you a headache. If you're good, then I'll get you some ice cream, okay? She hands you a Royal Doll's book. I can never say his name, which you unwillingly flip through. Goal! Someone yells from outside. Sister Adoloretta's big voice drowns out the shouts of your classmates. They make promises broken the moment the window is closed. The nun looks out a small door, calls to your mother. You stay here 10 minutes, just 10 minutes, okay? And then you'll get your ice cream. You nod your head. How long is that? 10 minutes. You count 6 breaths. 7. You decide that's enough. You stand up. Join the boys or go to your girlfriends. Okay, join the boys. Lorenzo looks at you annoyed, but Luca joins you smiling. Do you want to take my place? He doesn't wait for an answer, just hands you the ball and runs to the girls. An older boy high-fives you. You hear Marika and Chloe's idiotic giggles. You're the penalty girl, right? You nod. You nod, barely hiding your pride. It was just luck, Lorenzo comments. Let's test it, says the other boy. Just be on my team, okay? Stay close to Lorenzo so we can rattle him. You run like crazy. Your little legs have built up so much energy while you've been waiting on the chair that you now jump around like a spring. It takes you 2 minutes to score. Lorenzo calls a non-existent penalty. You tell him to shut his frog mouth. One more goal, then an assist to your teammate. You feel like you're flying. Luca and Laura cheer for you. You smile. You steal the ball from Lorenzo, who knocks you down. The older boy says something, but you ignore him. You throw a punch to Lorenzo. It's chaos. The boys make fun of Lorenzo for getting beat up by a little girl. You're Chloe behind you calling out to Sister Adalorada. You look at Lorenzo, who is struggling to hold back tears. Oh, tears is in pink. Oh, that's so sad. A hand grabs your shoulder. A very sweet scent invests you. You grumble. Like a deflating balloon, you have stopped flying. The hand is Mom's. Her voice screams that the dress is torn. The good dress, and Jesus Christ, no! The white shoes are filthy! Sister A picks on the older boy, who yells at her. Marika points and laughs. That's not something little girls do. You stick your tongue out at her. Mom slaps you in the face. You feel like you're in the middle of a stage and everyone's screaming your name. You want to get off, but everyone asks you, "What are you, Alyssa? What are you? Why do you act like a boy? Why don't you dress properly? Why do you curse and hit? Why are you good at soccer? What are you, Alyssa? What are you?" No! Oh gosh. No, I don't think I'm dead. I think it's just... Oh. No. Oh, okay, I'm back. You're home with Mom. She didn't say a word the whole trip. Now I have 2 hot chocolates in front of you, but you're both standing still. You have no idea what she's thinking. Then she catches her breath. Are you ready for some grown-up talk? You immediately nod, glad she addressed you. I don't know how to be a good mom, Alyssa. She sighs. Certainly not like Grandma Melina. She smiles at you. I've messed up a lot, you know. Always on my own, and it drove her crazy. Her eyes glaze over. But I'm glad I disobeyed her. Otherwise, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I like myself. I wouldn't have you. You know I'm happy to have you, right? You don't know if and how to react. These kind of talks are new to you. I'll make you a deal. You tell me what you need, what you want to do. I will only say no if I know it will be dangerous. She tried to smile to you, and you will have to trust me. In return, you put up with the nuns until the end of primary school, and then that's it. You look at your hands because you don't know what to say. It's the first time you've been treated like an adult. And then you realize you know one thing. Mom, I'd like to get a haircut. This sounds like an easy request, honey. She muses your long curls. I want it shaved like Lorenzo. Mom is about to say something, then stops. Would you like me to cut them for you? You take her hand. She gives you a hug. When she pulls away, her eyes are wet. She walks you to the bathroom, and as the locks fall off, you feel like a veneer is disappearing. And as it disappears, something emerges. Mommy, I see myself. Oh. That's who I am. Oh, this is so cute. and I no longer feel alone. Luca, you're barely born, and you already got a sly face. Dad is on a roll. Mom's laugh shakes you from your slumber. Outside the window, your little eyes see a blurry world of lights and contours, silhouettes and glows. Everything is new, beautiful. You feel like you could be anything. You make a noise. You want to share your joy, but the voices are loud and ignore you. Do you think Hale went to learn the business? Dad turns right. Mom looks at you. Mine or yours? Mine. God, I don't want a beautician. I don't want a cosmetologist's son. Mama brings you out of the car. You regurgitate. Okay. After 3 days of life, it's not like you can do much more. You go from mom's arms to grandma's, aunts and uncles running around you. Your bedroom is already full. A little bed with blue blankets, blue curtains, blue walls. Blue the closet, the carpet, the pajamas they put on you. Pink your cheeks as they comment on your willy. Oh, gross. On a shelf, an array of stuffed animals. A car, a fireman, a teddy bear, a bulldog, a soccer ball. Your brother puts the ball in your hands, laughing. These are goalie hands. Look at that hook. He's happy. You just wanted something to hold on to. These people say too much and your head spins. Grandma asks your brother if he wants to hold you. He says he's afraid of breaking you. Look, with a baby in your arms, all the little girls will fall for you. Mom, he's only 12. They walk and talk, all of them. They tell each other what your future is going to be. They laugh. They draw boundaries. Their words fall in your eyes. Outside, along the road, you see less and less variety. Shapes and colors fade, until all that remains is an expanse of blue squares and pink triangles. Everything looks the same. You cry. Childhood summer. A park. Because you're a boy. The tone of someone saying the obvious, so what? And so you can't do Ariel because she's a princess. We need a prince. That's all you're here for. Marika has her arms wrapped around her chest and is looking at you like you are the stupidest thing in the world. The other girls are bored. Laura keeps huffing. Alyssa throws rocks at lizards. The sun is warm and the park is filled with festive shouts. We always do what you want. Alyssa can do it. You glare at her. We always do what you want. I'm the oldest, so I decide and therefore you are the prince. Marika walks away with her braids dancing. They start chatting, planning. Every now and then, they ask you a few questions, but you really don't feel like answering them now. You look at your backpack with the new manga of Ranma 1 out of 2, and you think you were so happy to just sit and read in the sun. You sit on the steps and ignore them. You make an effort to follow along. Aren't you hungry? Sit on the steps. At the end of the park, Omar, your brother, is playing with other boys. Even though he is much older than you, he always tries to play together with you. He's a good big brother. Luca! Marika's shrill voice reaches you. Time to start. You reluctantly approach. So Laura is my little sister, Alyssa is our mom, but she got sick and we need the potion, but it's under the dragon's belly. And we need a hero, and we're calling... And who does the dragon? Alyssa interrupts Marika. Her braids shake in annoyance. That hedge is the dragon. Never. The bush is mom. She won't move if she's sick anyway. And I'm the dragon. The two start fighting. You decide it's time to do something. Charge! You run at the dragon that's probably Mom when you notice it. Unique fiery red on the outside and yellow on the inside. Beautiful. Gigantic. Mirka yells something at you. You ignore her. You tell her to come. You smell the flower. Someone ripped all the others out. Alyssa is at your side. She's right. She's right. There are buds everywhere in the grass. It's not fair. It's so strange and beautiful. She sniffs it. You turn around. Mirka is leaving. Laura is chasing her. Next time, I'll do the prince. Alyssa's voice is resolute. Next time I see you, I'll hide. And Mirka is the dragon. Promise? Next time I see you, I'll hide. I guess I'll do promise. Promise? And she says yes. If Mirka is a pain in the ass, she will throw her in the mud. And then comes the ball. Precisely, it slips between the two of you. It hits the flower. Then it falls to the ground and takes all the petals with it. Alyssa turns around and yells, "You jerk!" and runs at someone, leaving you there. You bend down to pick up the petals. Look at her, the little sissy, Lulu. Laughter. You get up. Behind you, a few children. They're only slightly older, occasionally picking on you during breaks at school, bullying everyone. You clench your fist. You back away and you answer back. You clench your fist. A cloud of dirt lands on your head. You wipe your eyes with the back of your hand and don't see who's throwing you down on the grass, crushing you with their weight. You try to kick. You hit something. A little cry gives you satisfaction. You try to get up. You try another kick. Stop it! You try another kick. But it goes wide. You reach out your hands, throw what you find, scratching, biting. All womanly things according to your brother. Men need to know how to fight. Oh. I'm not- oh, gosh. F-slur. You gasp. The boy sketches a pretend punch on your nose. You try to give him a real one. Lorenzo, the boy who was straddling you, starts to fly. The surprise takes away even the desire to get up. Quick steps, a few screams, and then a hand that reaches out. Your brother's. You grab it. He lifts you up, hands you some water, and wipes your face. Nothing serious, he tells you, smiling. You sit down on the steps, retrieve 2 half-crushed snacks from your backpack. You hand him one. What did you do this time, Lou? Tell him the story of the flower. Omar laughs, running his big hand through your hair. For a flower? Fuck. You got beat up for a flower. It was the last one. I didn't mean to get beat up. Omar sighs. You can see he's looking for the words to say something. You keep quiet. Lou, I can't spend my life defending you. You know that, right? But I don't want to. But Omar looks ahead, torturing the snack paper with his hands. Why do you think they're mad at you, Lou? Because they're stupid. Because I don't play with them? Remain silent. Remain silent. You're always alone, or with the girls or with Grandma. You're never with the boys, and that's weird. You love Grandma. I play with you. I'm your brother. It's different. And I'm older, and someday I won't be there when you need me. And that worries me. I don't want you to worry about me. Omar looks at you in the eyes. Serious. You need to learn how to be in the world, little brother. Play with your mates, beat them up, and when they offend you, and leave the girls alone. You'll see in a couple of years, they won't want to play with you anyway. He smiles at you. Why? Because they'll want to do girl things and boy things. That's the way life goes. And you'll always be my friend? Always, Lou. He rubs a knuckle on your head. But now I have to go to my girl. Another thing you'll understand someday. You watch him walk away. You pick up your backpack and head for home. The light is low. Swallows are racing across the sky. You hum something. You realize your pants are broken. Mama's going to be pissed as hell. But then someone yells across the street. They're all there in line. The kids from earlier. You notice Lorenzo's eye is swollen. You hope it's because of you. They're yelling at you. That you're a sissy. That you're not a boy. That you dropped your willy. The dog ate it, didn't it? That with long hair you look like a girl. You wish Omar was with you, but you're alone. Lonely. What are you, Luca? What are you? What kind of boy are you? Screams bring you back to your senses. You see Alyssa holding rocks, blood on Lorenzo's forehead, and he's screaming things. Go cry to mommy, come on! A bus honks annoyed, forcing the boys to get out of the way. Only you and Alyssa remain. You try to say something, but you barely mumble. Alyssa seeks your gaze. You have to beat them up? You think back to what Omar said just now. Ignore them. She is serious, hands on her hips like a superheroine. Heroine. Heroine? How do you say it? It's like a superhero in a comic book. First, because they're idiots. Second, because they're idiots. And third, because they're idiots. And why do you even care about them? You make it easy. They like you. Not always. Only when it comes to win at football. She holds out her hand to you. An invitation to stand up. You always listen to what the teacher or Marika or the other boys say. But it's not like they know everything and you don't. Omar says I have to be like them. It's like Omar knows everything too. Look at you. She turns around. There's an abandoned storefront in front of you. You are you, period. I am me, period. They do what they want. Crap, I missed it. You get to the store window and you begin to see something. Something that wasn't there before. Something that had been covered up by the words of your brother and the boys and the teachers and your mother. Alyssa, you want to hear something good? It's fine. That's who I am. And I no longer feel alone.